Everyone, my name is Tracy, your host for Healing Starts With You, an astrology and healing podcast. So, today I'm going to talk about one of the fears that I see in astrology, the astrology charts that I do. I do soul astrology, and one of them is fear of the unknown and what would happen if you change things in your life. So, I'm going to give you a story about me, okay, what happens at the end, and how I was able to change my situation and step into my future self. Now, I've always had psychic abilities, I've always had the ability to predict the future, but never thought I can do this for myself. So, what happened was I was in a very abusive relationship, I was a single mom. And I was in court for years and years and years for a custody battle. And I was very young. I think I was like 22, 23. And I lived in a place where I was born and I never ever went anywhere else. So at the time, I had to think of my daughter and I had to jump out of my comfort zone and go somewhere that I've never ever lived, I've never traveled, and it was the fear of the unknown, like, what would happen if I moved away? What would happen if I got a new job? What would happen if I left everything that I loved and started fresh? And that's what I did. So I took a leap of faith because I always had that fear of change, fear of the unknown, but I had to really, really think of my daughter. So and she was like, I think she was 2 or 3 at the time. And so I literally left everything behind. So I left my house, my family, my friends, my job. And I said to the divine, I said, okay, if I'm going to do this, you got to tell me which direction to go. And that's what I did. All of a sudden, the next day, I quit my job. I had enough money to travel. I took my cat and my daughter and my TV set, and my friend drove me to Ontario, got an apartment, got a job, and I was just like so amazed that it happened so quickly that once I took that step to the fear of the unknown, everything fell into place. And what I loved about it was, even though it was of course very scary because I was still, doing the court thing and trying to get settled and everything. But literally 6 months later, I met my husband, we got married and had 3 more children. So imagine if I didn't do that, I would still be in the same place, and still in the same job probably, and still be very unhappy. And I took that leap of faith. And when I actually look at my chart from back then, it was meant to be, right? So it's stepping into the unknown and stepping into your future self. So that's what I love about astrology. I go into the past, present, and the future, find the fear that is holding you back from living your best life and following your destiny. So let me know in the comments below what you think, and always subscribe to my podcast. Thank you.